This week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Taville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Errol, the true Spence, Jermell, Charlo. Get this. Spence open to fighting Charlo at 154 as long as it makes sense money-wise. So long as the price is right, no fight apparently is off limits for Errol Spence, even if that fight happens to involve a close friend. On the Zone Boxing Show, the IBF and the WBC welterweight title holder from DeSoto, Texas, was asked if he would have any interest in fighting his fellow Texan and close training stablemate Jermell Charlo at WBC, WBA, and the IBF 154-pound titleist. He meant to say Jermell, not Jermell. His answer would be a surprise. He said, "I think so," Spence responded, adding, "if it makes sense money-wise." He said, "I would never fight," Spence, Charlo told Brian Custner on Last Stand podcast. "I can't fight my stablemate. I'm not interested. We have the same coach. How is that going to work with two corners? Nah, I'd move up or we dominate this mug together. I ain't selfish on the belts. I'm on the way to win them all right now and then vacate them so my boy can go if he wants to win them." So, Errol Spence says he's open if the money's right. Jermell Charlo says, "You know what? I'm never going to fight him." How would that work anyway? Because we're both trained by the same coach. This is what I think of counterpunching this. This reminds me of Sergey Derevyanchenko and Danny Jacobs. They were both trained by Andre Rozier at the same time. And when they decided to fight each other, one had to get another coach. That's it. That's easy. And I don't know. I don't believe Errol Spence would do that. I think Jermell Charlo would move up. But if Jermell Charlo moves up, who would he be fighting? His brother? Because his brother's at 160, Jermell. He's a champ at 160. So, would you want to fight your brother? The twin Charlo's going at it, or would you like to fight your friend? And I can't help but to think about the podcast of Mike Tyson when they asked Jermell Charlo, like, "Hey, well, your brother, he should fight Errol Spence. If they were really friends, they would help each other get money." And I think that would sell more than anything else besides a friendship or whatever, because they are trained by the same trainer, Derek James. They are, in fact, close friends, hang out together. And I think it would be an amazing story because one guy would have to go somewhere else. The buildup would be good. They don't have to hate each other to fight each other. We've seen that about Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward or La Máquina Matisse versus Ruslan Pravannikov. They didn't have to hate each other to have one hell of a fight. And those were two very good fights, or should I say 4 very good fights. Because Gotti and Ward fought 3 times, right? So, yeah, I think it would be a good idea. But normally, though, okay, here's the flip side. When Errol says the money has to be right, that's just like saying, "You know what? You're going to have to pay me too much money, or I'm going to ask for too much money that you're not going to pay me." I can't help but look at those side by side because it's like one has something to do with the other. Like, wait a minute. The money has to be right. Well, how much money are you trying to wage for fighting your friend? Probably too much. Right? So I think Spence would be open for it if it was about the money. And Jermell said, "Hell no, I'd never go for it." So you guys tell me what you think about Errol Spence saying that he would fight Jermell Charlo with the same trainer or whatever. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.